After completing an assembly file, it is appropriate to create a presentation file to show the orientation of the assembly. Let's do that now. I'll create a new presentation file. The extension on this file is an IPN. First, you need to create a view. Bringing in an assembly is the way to do this. You'll notice that because I have my assembly file open, it is in the default. Here's my assembly view. What you then can do is go to the browser and expand your explosion and your assembly to see the different part files associated with your view. To begin exploding your view, you'll use tweaks. When tweaking components, there are three different things you need to give for each component: a direction, choose the components themselves, and a trail origin, as well as the type of transformation. Let's first tweak these two wheels. You'll notice that right now, Inventor is trying to place an axis. Simply place this axis for an orientation. You'll notice that the z-axis is pointing outward here, and z has been defaulted, that's why it is blue. Next, select components. You can select them from inside of your interface, or you can select them from the browser. I'm going to select both wheels at the same time. I'm going to choose to drag them out 2 inches, and then press the check mark for apply. You'll notice that the wheels have been tweaked 2 inches. Next, let's tweak this rivet. It's important to take things apart in the order that they would be taken apart if you were actually doing the disassembly of this object. For example, taking off this support would be inappropriate without taking out the rivet first. We'll again establish a direction, and you don't have to select the actual part itself. You can establish your direction on any part. Notice it's defaulting to the Z, but I would want this to come out in what would be the Y direction, so I'll select Y. Next, selecting the component. I'll select it this time in my interface, and I'll bring that component out a total of 1.25 inches. These are some basic tweaks you can do. Here's an example of a fully exploded assembly view. Let me show you what happens so that you can see your different tweaks all together. Press Animate. The animation, your interval will then allow you to decrease the amount of time between each animation. I'll make this 15. By clicking here, you can see each individual tweak and the order that they will appear. If we hit apply, the interval is changed, and now let's press play to watch our explosion take place.